Let's in the meantime get you a breaking update coming in from Ayodhya itself, because the Ram Mandir chief priest is now responding with the Tirupati Prasadam route that has now reached Ayodhya as well, as far as when it comes to the material and the ingredients that are used to prepare that revered and famous Tirupati laddus as well. Let's listen in to the reaction that is now coming in from the Ram Mandir's chief priest.
और मैं समझता हूँ कोई अंतर्राष्ट्रीय षड्यंत्र है जिसके कारण से सनातन धर्म को इस तरह से दूषित किया जाए, जैसे कि वो जो लोग भी इस पर भगवान के ऊपर श्रद्धा, प्रसाद के ऊपर श्रद्धा रखते हैं, उनमें इस प्रकार से भावनाएं उसको दूषित किया जाए। ये सब घटनाएं जो है अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हैं और इस पर विशेषकर सरकार को ध्यान देना चाहिए और इसकी पूर्णतया जांच हो और जो अपराधी हो वो दंडनीय अपराध है ही उसको दंड दिया जाए। ऐसा करना ही जरूरी है, क्योंकि यदि ऐसा ही चलता रहा तो हमारे सनातन धर्म के लिए बहुत हानिकारक है।
Well, let's quickly get in a word from Somit, who is joining in, because Somit, right after these allegations that have been doubled, there is a report as well that is also being doing the rounds as far as the exclusive details that are now coming out of it. When it comes to the shocking revelations of the report, did it come back in the month of July itself, or was when it comes to the samples collected back then? When did this report come out and why is the disclosure now being made?
Well, this controversy unfolded after Chandrababu Naidu has, made this statement that animal fat is being used instead of ghee for the preparation of Anna Prasadam and also preparation of laddus, and at the same time for the, adulterated ingredients are being used for the preparation of food for the devotees. And even later, the TDP top brass has come out with the lab reports where we have exclusively accessed 53, 54 and 55 reports, where in the conclusion, it is clearly mentioned that the values are not equivalent, and when the values are not equivalent, it is clearly mentioned in the findings that foreign fat is foreign fat traces can be found in that a sample which was tested by the National Dairy Development Board, and it is also clearly mentioned that there are several foreign fats which can be classified into several things, including beef, tallow and also lard. And it is suspected that actually foreign fat is present in that ghee, and it is adulterated ghee, is what even several others claimed initially, and later Chandrababu Naidu himself has yesterday said that, and even today he responded, and even Nara Lokesh and Pawan Kalyan, Deputy Chief Minister, they all responded on this matter, and it is clearly mentioned in all this 53, 54 and 55 report, where it is clearly mentioned that the foreign fat might be soya bean, sunflower oil, rapeseed, linseed, and palm kernel fat, palm oil, beef tallow, lard total. And also, it is also suspected that there is a possibility that all the substances are mixed in the ghee. But at the same time, TTD has also constituted a team of 5 members, 5 doctors. They will be looking into this. And also at the same time, even Vigilance Department, they are, probing into this matter. And even they have served notices to former TTD chairman Y.V. Subba Reddy, and he's also an uncle of Chief Minister, former Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy, and sitting MP. And he has also said that he should be provided some data, by the Vigilance Department officials before they ask him to come for the questioning. Yes, they are also looking after several other allegations, including transferring of over 500 crores of TTD fund to the government, and also at the same time using this adulterated ingredients for preparation of like I said, Anna Prasadam, laddus, and also food prepared for the devotees. Even yesterday, over 68,000 pilgrims visited Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam. Even our colleague Dharani went there and he spoke to the several devotees there. They are literally in confusion state that what is happening. And even because, across from India come to Tirupati Balaji temple to have darshan of Lord Venkateswara, and it is known as Kalyuga Bhagwan. And even Chandrababu Naidu has mentioned in his, speech that no one will be spared, and even God himself will take care of them who has committed this sin. And it's very unfortunate that for the greediness they have lowered they have compromised with the quality of the ghee. They have, used adulterated ingredients and adulterated ghee. And at the same time, even other TDP leaders are coming out now, and they are even attacking.
As far as the prasadam is concerned, the prasadam is taken world over. And as far as the chief priest of Ayodhya was also saying that as far as when it comes to this Tirumala Laddu is concerned, it was also used during the consecration ceremony of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya early this year. But what Somit is pointing out in the detail of this report that has been accessed by the National Dairy Development Report, and according to certain pages from the report with no one else has access to yet, this talks about sample that does not actually comply with the requirements of the FSSAI for tested parameters. And this is something that as far as this certain report is concerned, it is damning, to which the allegation that was leveled by Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu himself, that talks about that there has been certain adulteration within the ingredients that are being used to make this prasadam. Let me go back to Somit on that, because this report is in detail that has now come in. You're talking about as far as the vigilance inquiry is also taking place, and on the other hand, the Devasthanam, the board also, which has also initiated an inquiry. Is that correct, Somit?
Well, that's true. Even the board has constituted the sitting EO. Chamala Rao, senior IAS officer, he has constituted a 5-member team, including all the doctors. They will be looking after this, ingredients, and also the lab report which was given by the National Dairy Development Board. And it was clearly mentioned in the findings there that, adulterated ghee was found, and even foreign fat was found. So they will be clearly investigating into this. Even TDP top brass said that, a deep investigation has been ordered by the Chief Minister, and the preliminary investigation clearly shows that which was done by Vigilance Department, and they are still doing it. So the preliminary investigation of Vigilance Department clearly shows that over 500 crores of money was tried to be transferred from the TTD's account, and also at the same time, this adulterated ingredients was used by the former board members, and also the former board, and also former government. So this is what the TDP top brass has claimed. And even now, Vigilance Department yesterday, they have, issued notice to YV Subbareddy, and he has asked to come for the questioning, but he has asked some time. Also, at the same time, he is going to approach the court, is what we are learning as of now.
All right. Let's see if the matter also goes up to the courts there. In the meantime, let's break reactions that are now coming in from other political parties. As Somit continues to be with us, Congress party is reacting and attacking the BJP over Tirupati Prasadam Rao. And this is how, when it comes to the leaders of the Congress party, have been reacting and also seeking for a thorough investigation.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी और वहाँ की सरकार दोनों एक साथ खड़ी है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ना बीफ से दिलचस्पी है, ना धर्म से दिलचस्पी है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी देश के लोगों के जज्बात के साथ खिलवाड़ करती है। अगर बीफ की चर्बी ऐसे पवित्र जगह पर मिला के लड्डू बनाए जा रहे हैं, मैं कहूँगा प्रधानमंत्री को इस्तीफा देना चाहिए, मुख्यमंत्री को इस्तीफा देना चाहिए। ये तो करोड़ों लोगों की आस्था का सवाल है।
Well, the Congress directly now asking and seeking for resignations there. But Somit, is there a time period as far as when those ingredients were used? For how long did this exercise or this practice continued? And were the people there who were involved in the making of the prasadam aware that some other materials or something adulterated is being used when it comes to making of the prasadam?
Well, Amita, it's for sure that because priests are involved in making, and also the people who are directly connected to the temple, they are involved in making the laddus. And very auspicious, that is considered very auspicious by the devotees and also by the people who make it, by the priests who offer it to the even Lord Venkateswara. And for sure, I can tell you this with my experience that, no one would have known that, this adulterated ghee was served until and unless even TTD enforcement officer, even TTD top brass, after, Chandrababu Naidu has formed the government, the officers have been changed, including the additional EO, including the EO. Even they didn't know that adulterated ghee was served. They sent the samples to the National Dairy Development Board. And then after testing, they took around 5 to 7 days for testing each and every sample. There were around 5 to 6 samples tested. And even in the findings, they have, the findings they have sent back to the TTD lab. And then they, to their shock, they found that foreign fat was mixed up with the ghee. And one of the vendor, not all the vendors, but only just one vendor who was, he was actually supplying this adulterated ghee to the TTD. And even immediately after that, probe was initiated, a team was constituted, and they will be probing into this matter. So before this, no one, for sure, even no one would have any information until and unless the top, board members of the previous
well, there is a
government,
vigilance inquiry. As Amit is getting us the information, the Devasthanam or the board itself has also instituted a committee to investigate when it comes to all of those allegations that have been leveled. In the meantime, we also talk about the VHP or the Vishwa Hindu Parishad here, which has also demanded an investigation into the incident. Let's in the meantime listen in to the reactions that are now coming in from the organization.
हम मांग करते हैं कि इस घटना की एक पूरी तरह से निष्पक्ष जांच होनी चाहिए और न सिर्फ इस प्रकार के घृणित और कुकृत्यों पर रोक लगनी चाहिए, बल्कि जो व्यक्ति या अधिकारी इस प्रकार के निर्णय लेने और उनको क्रियान्वित करने के लिए जिम्मेदार हैं, उत्तरदायी हैं, उनके विरुद्ध आपराधिक कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए और उनको सजा होनी चाहिए।
I was deeply shocked looking at the reports and the news that have come out yesterday. And as a person who visits Tirupati almost 3 to 4 times a year, so this is not a place where I want to do any politics and give any political statement. But somewhere if it has gone wrong, we have to dig deep, we have to find where the fault lies, and definitely we need to set it right. And we not only set it right, whoever has done this mischief, definitely the heads are to roll.
Well, this is